Good morning. Chad Berggren, operations took over for Dave Lilly yesterday, who cycled out. So yesterday, up here in Division Alpha, we finished the hot saw work. There's still some more equipment work to follow. The processing and skidding is continuing on. Still a few more days for those two operations to finish up. Continuing on through what used to be Kilo, which we're going to call it. We're going to just consolidate it to Alpha today. Little bit of cleanup work on the burn-in there and securing the burns from the day before. A little bit of ignitions just to clean up interior pockets, all that's secure. No big issues there. Continuing on around to what used to be Lima. It's going to be incorporated in Zulu today. They did a little bit of burning, probably about 20-30 acres of interior burning yesterday, just to, again, bring it out to the lines, get those lines secure. And finished a little bit of chipping down here towards DP 45, and also just a little bit of interior burning in the day before. So just more of a hold and clean up day. Continuing on around to what is Zulu, chipping along here, and then we did some grading along the 49 road yesterday. Then planned for today is we're gonna, with the weather as conditions allow, we're gonna look at doing some burning, continuing with the, well, let me start here. Continuing with the prep work in that phase 4 there, with just the skidders and processors, and then, as conditions allow, we're gonna look at putting some fire up in this northern area here by drop point 3 over towards the meadow, and then looking at just securing the lines through here, and then continue around to Zulu. We'll probably look at some firing operations in this block here in phase 3. Excuse me. Missing anything, divisions? Nope. Getting head shakes. Operations for today.
Thank you. Next, fire weather behavior, and I'm guessing that Jeff is going to do it because he was standing next in line.
Morning, all. Jeff on IC, and I'm taking over Lex's role. I don't have a trainee anymore, so now I actually to do all my work for me. So I'm going to have to do some of it. So, anyway, today's supposed to be the hottest day we've had, almost close to 80 for today. And with that, the humidity has come up a little bit from what was predicted a couple of days ago, so somewhere around 20. So expect things to be active if you get some fire on the ground. Could be some torching. So as Chad mentioned, to some of you, you guys control the tempo with your fire, so we still want to meet those objectives. And if it's burning too hot, you guys can stop and change your firing patterns. On to weather. So today it's going to be 77, as I mentioned, RH of 19 for the low. And what we're going to take advantage of, and why we're trying it today, some firing instead of yesterday, is that west wind. So pretty calm this morning, as you see, but as we get towards lunch, that west wind should pick up and should push it away from the highway. So hopefully we will get that smoke off the highway.
Thank you, sir. And next, safety with Corey.
Good morning. Well, I'm going to state the obvious here. There's a lot of smoke in the area, and over by the river, it socks in quite a bit. A lot of people were saying they couldn't even see tail lights when they were coming over. The other thing is when you're pulling out, they're doing piloting right now. But when you're pulling out in the middle of the piloting. They're already down there or down there. So just be paying attention to that you're in the middle of their piloting, and be heads up on people going through, okay? This afternoon, hopefully this will clear out about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and it'll make it a lot easier for us. But this afternoon, when they start lighting this, they're going to be piloting from here and here also. And then we're going to put those in the works. So there's going to be a lot of moving parts in there, because if you guys are burning that, you're going to be burning, the pilot cars are going to be going, and then you're also still they're going to look at the drone factor too and putting the drones in there also. So there's going to be a lot of moving parts this afternoon, hopefully, so we can get that burnt. Try not to clog up the main Silver Lake Highway. If you're coming through and watching the burn or working with the burn, stay off the road system because those pilot cars are still going to be coming through there. Okay? Let's see. Pilot cars, lighters, engines, drones. There's going to be a lot of shit out there. So keep your head on a swivel and stay safe.
Thank you. Yes, I noticed it was rather hard to see the road as I first drove out of here, in fact. Next, logistics, Max, and I'll learn never to trust my phone again. My apologies, but you've got a heads up on Mother's Day.
Hello. I don't do well talking in front of people, but I try my best. So no change in logistics. Only thing different, I brought some smaller trash bags over here and repellent. If you guys need any. So also, she was telling me if I was loud enough, yeah, she was my person. So we felt like it was worth mentioning that this geomagnetic storm today might have impacts on our phones and radios. Maybe that's why Sue's phone said it was Sunday, did you say? Yeah. So, yeah, that could happen. That's it. Thank you. If you need anything, let me know. We got base camp managers and all that.
Yep, we got food, all the important stuff coming up. Next, do we have any online people, Ari? Finance?
Well, the magnetic storm is,
Yeah. I thought I heard the bongs of death there a moment ago, so I was just double checking that. So I will say that finance, of course, wants your time and shift tickets in. It's very important for both you and them. Now, I will make a comment for plans. Please do read the demo page. Now, there's really only a few important steps because this is so small. I can just check with logistics to see if you have anything signed out if you're going to demo, and then be sure that you have all of your time sent into time, and I'm going to rather take your word on that. And then you need to contact me, and I've got a phone number in there. If you leave a voicemail, what I need, and leave your phone number on it so I can call you back, but I need your time of departure here, your time of arrival home, and what home is, because we didn't get complete check-in information, even if you checked in, due to some connectivity problems. So please do that, and I'd appreciate that. Sorry for taking your time. But next, we've got our closing comments from our IC. Yes, I have to figure out who's IC at the moment.
Jeff Thumb again. So yesterday I was driving down the 49 road, and the grader was doing a great job. And there was someone walking next to the grader. I was like, what's going on? And so I pulled over, and they got up to me, and the grader went by, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name. The gentleman walking, and I rolled down the window, training, huh? He goes, yeah, she's doing a great job. But with that, on days like yesterday or every day, it's our job as supervisors to teach, train, and mentor employees. And as someone once told me, as a supervisor, it's your job to find your replacement. So keep up that training and mentoring and teaching. Everybody out here is learning something all the time, so keep that up. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. And I will add to that, if you know or are interested in plans, I always like having trainees. I don't have one on this incident. Granted, of course, it's a little late to start now, but really be thinking about that and get your name up there. So when things like this come up, a trainee can shadow and learn and do things and start. You don't have to start at a plans 3 level. You can start doing status check-in and then the plan, and workup, and it's a good, especially if you're looking closer to retirement, it's a good longer-term gig. No arduous fitness testing. Keep that in mind. So with that, okay, I've taken too much time today. Please have a good, safe day and go to your division breakouts. Thank you for your patience.